Dr. Qureshi, then here is a question I want to ask you, because this is based on data and experience. The opposition says that if you have state elections and parliament elections together, then there is a good chance that this will become a presidential style election where you're voting for the party that you want to see at the center, and it gives a natural advantage to whoever is at the center.
Yes.
Is that something you buy?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, because, when you're voting as a voter, suppose you're living in a village and there is a drain outside your house which is stinking. So, and you're going to vote for your sarpanch. Who will you have in your mind, and whose face will come to your into your eyes? Of the sarpanch candidate and not of the prime minister. You're not going to decide the Ukraine policy. You're going to decide who will handle your drain and Anganwadi and primary school. So why should local issues be submerged by the national issues? Local issues are equally important. Panchayat elections are equally important in the constitution. We have no right to subordinate them to the national election, and that is one flaw which I'm going to point out about this committee's report if you give me time.
Okay, can I just quickly bring in A.K. Vajpayee, sir? He's an advocate. He's also a spokesperson of the LJP. I want to ask him this point. Ask him about this point you're raising about accountability. Hanji, boliye.
I have to leave for another channel. So if you permit, I quit now, or I'll tell you about the COVID Committee 3's recommendation. Tell me.
Go ahead, please.
Due apologies to Mr. Vajpayee. Now, COVID Committee report says that when we talk of simultaneous election, we are only talking of Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha. And parliamentary Panchayat Raj is different. Now, 4,000 MLAs and 543 MPs make 5,000. 5,000 people do not make a simultaneous election. 30 lakh elected representatives you have thrown out from this simultaneous election. Now, second, very amusing proposal that the Panchayat election will be held after 100 days. After 100 days is not simultaneous election. It is a totally new election with totally new bandobast, entire bandobast repeated within 3 months, even before you've got over the fatigue of the election. And finally, to say that it says that if the state assembly falls prematurely, the election will be held. That is also not simultaneous election, but it will be held only for the remainder of the period. There also there is a flaw. You're spending crores of rupees for a 2-year election, not for 5-year election. May I leave now?
Okay, fair points. I think you're making fair points.